I don't know if you could see me, but it's a Sunday night. And why am I out on a Sunday night? Well, because I got to try to make some money. So, as you can see, I visited a Big Lots a couple towns down. I live in a real small town. I don't have anything like that where I'm at, but just out doing that thing, man. You gotta get the money, and nobody's gonna do it for you. You gotta do this yourself. So I'll show you guys what I found. I really didn't get that much, but mostly only just headsets. I'll show you what I got later. I'm gonna head to the house and I'll talk to you then. Okay guys, so I made it back and you can see what I got here. All little Disney headphones for kids. Frozen and whatever this is. Elena, Avalor. I don't know this. My kids are grown. But here's my Big Lots receipt, and see if we can make some sense out of this. Yeah, we got 2 of the Elenas, and those were $15 each. And then we got 6 of the Frozen for $10 each, and with tax, we paid $71.55. I wanted to get more, but didn't give myself enough time. You know, when you're doing, if you're gonna be successful at retail arbitrage, you got to put the work in. And I would probably say, because the last 2 times, including this time, the last 2 times I didn't give myself enough time. I would say 2 hours minimum. Plan on 3. So anyway, let's go to the controls and see how we made out, because this is getting sent in with a shipment I'm putting together to go out later today. What's up, guys? What to sell on Amazon? I'm Horace, and now we're at the controls, so we can see how I did on this little retail arbitrage trip that I took. But before we get into that, what I want to suggest is that if you're into trying to start selling on Amazon, it's really easy. If you follow these videos, cost you nothing but your time, which is actually your most precious and valuable asset, but you got to give in order to get. So take advantage by subscribing to this channel. Make sure you click the bell notification so that you know when we put out new content. Make sure that you leave a thumbs up. I do reply to comments, so please leave them if you have questions, if there's just something you want to share. I really appreciate it. It lets me know that the work that we're putting out is going to good use. I want to thank those that are subscribing. You know, we don't have many, but it is moving at a steady pace. And, you know, we're happy to see that. It's always good to know that what we're doing matters. And give us a nice thumbs up if this was valuable, and share it. On another note, make sure you go over to whattosellonamazon.com or onlineinternetprofits.com so that you can get the free 12-module video course while we have it. I've mentioned it, and I'll tell you again, it's not going to be free for much longer. But if you go now, the process is simple. Jim, show them what it looks like when you go over there. You get a complete 12 module video course that teaches you how to sell on Amazon. Also, but when you join, you get access to the free leads that we give. We actually want to help you get started. And these are leads that I actually jump on myself. So take advantage of that. I want to tell you, when it comes to retail arbitrage, it's not going all that well for me. And I know the reason why. The reason why is I'm not giving myself enough time. In other words, you have to allot enough time to actually go and do the work. I mean, time goes by quick. You really need a good 3 hours, or you're not doing yourself any real justice. When you go in to retail arbitrage, it is all about scanning. So what do you scan? Everything. Any expert, any experienced person will tell you, you have to scan everything. And I'm guilty of it. I'm walking around, wandering around the store, thinking about what I might, I'm getting in my head and my feelings about what's going to sell. That's not how this business works. You don't know what's going to sell. You let the market tell you what sells. They tell you what they want to buy. You don't tell them. So you have to scan everything, and it demands time. So, and I'm guilty of it too, guys. I'm teaching you how to do it. I'm showing you my methods, and I still have to get on myself and practice what I preach. I'm not getting out there in the stores enough. When I get out there, I'm not spending enough time. So guys, I'm holding myself accountable. I can't talk the talk if I'm not going to walk the walk. So I'm putting myself out there. I'm letting you know it's not working. And the reason is me. Listen to the words I just said. I said, it's not working. So I go look in the mirror and I say, you're it. It's not working. I'm it. It, work, me, work. You see what I'm saying? I have to do the work. How many times do you hear people say, oh, it doesn't work? Hold up a mirror to them and say, you're absolutely right. It doesn't work. You're it. So you have to take responsibility. Own up to it. So now that we got that out of the way, we did come back with something. And something is better than nothing. Let's see how we did. So what we want to do, this is the frozen headphones. We're going to take the ASIN. You guys know that you can get the ASIN from down here, but then you got to do all that scrolling. I always come right here, grab it, come over to and stick that in there, and there it is. Now, what are we going to sell it for? Well, what's the gang doing? Let's look at everybody else. Right here, this is who we're competing with, because we do fulfillment by Amazon, right? So he's selling it for $29.99. So let's see if we jump in with him, even though he only has one left. We might go a little bit higher than him, but let's see if we were to jump in with him. $29.99, gonna cost me about 50 cents to get it in. And what do we say? It was $10. I pay 6% sales tax. That's 6 cents on the dollar. So that'd be $10.60. I would make 11, 13. I got 6 of them. That's 66 bucks. I think I cleaned them out, but that's okay, because then I will go to another Big Lots. I think we got another one in the area. That's the way you do this. when it comes to retail arbitrage. All right. So I think we did okay with that one. Let's look at something though. How many are we going to sell? All right. They're only selling 7 a month. 9 times out of 10, he's getting the lion's share of it. Maybe not. Well, this guy just launched. This guy only has 25 ratings. This guy only has 3 ratings. These are new guys. And you have to factor that in. How many ratings do you have versus your competition? How much stock do they have? Not much. 2, 1, 3, 1. This is frozen. These have most likely been discontinued. You might sit on these for a little bit. Okay, they are moving. And they've only had these out here, this particular listing, for about a month, 40 days or so. You can see where it started. So I don't know. I don't know where I would jump now with that, but maybe an extra $5 and then we just sit. If I was trying to move them quick, I'd jump in right with him. So let's move on to the next one. That would be this guy here. I take the ASIN. Where were we? Stick that in there. All right, what's the gang selling it at? Now you got all FBAs here. He's got 3 in stock. He's got 1 in stock. He's got 1 in stock. He's got 1 in stock. How are we seeing the stock? You come over to settings. You come down here to display products stock quantity. You go yes. That's how you do that. You know, but you got to factor that in. How many are they selling? Let's see, we'll just refresh that to get the chart back up. You know, it's all about using information to make a decision. It's not that hard, guys. 36 a month. Listen, you could jump in with him, but he's only got 1 left. You could jump in. These guys don't have much, you know, but if we jumped in with them, where will we be? $30 they're selling it at. Cost me 50 cents to get it to the warehouse. I paid 15 plus 6 cents on the dollar, so $15.90. And I'm not gonna make as much with that. I'm gonna make $5-6. What if we decided to sit on that? Let's say we went $35.99. I like that better. So that's where I would jump in. Now let's think about this. Let's do the math. They're moving 36 a month. How many are we looking at? 1, 4, 5 units out of 36. They're going to run out. So you know what I might do? $39.99 and see what happens. That's just an option that you have. You know, it just depends on where you are. Okay? So that's the deal, guys. That's how I did on my retail arbitrage. Like I said, I have to do better. How do I do better? By taking it serious enough to allot 2 hours minimum in a store, preferably 3. You got to get in there and you got to do some serious scanning. You know, I had 2 managers watching me because they don't know what I'm doing. You know, they like, man, this guy's walking around looking at stuff. He ain't buying nothing. But of course, I did buy something, but they don't know. But after a while, those managers, those employees, they get used to seeing you in there. They start treating you better. You get to a point where you can go to the manager and say, hey, if I clean this out, can you give me a better deal? All they can say is no. But you don't try that until you get to know them, get comfortable. Let them see that you're a regular. You're giving money. You're a good customer, consistent. Then you come with something like that. You got to give a little to get a little. All right. So that's going to conclude this video. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe. We really appreciate it. Leave comments. I do reply to the comments. I love it. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and like us. Share this with other people who might be interested. You know, this is a community. We help one another and we motivate one another because you have to take action, guys. This is an action-based business. You got to get out there and you got to make it happen. And then you got to go to work. And then you got to turn around after work and you got to come back and you got to work. And you got to go to sleep so that you can get ready to work before you go to work. You see what I'm saying? This is all about the work. All right? Go to What to Sell on Amazon or Online Internet Profits. Sign up for the free course because once you're in, you're in. It's not going to be free for much longer. If we make it to the end of January, we're looking at no later than the end of January, and it's going to become a paid course. But if you get in now, you're in. And then later we continue to improve it, and we come out with 2.0 and 3.0, and the course is up to $1,500, and you still got it. Okay? The free leads, I'm probably always going to give those because I have to give something. Guys, I can't talk to you about success and without trying to help you, trying to actually give some of my time to help you and make things a little easier. This channel is not that big. Nobody knows who I am. Now is the time to take advantage. Because if I keep putting in the work, this channel is not going to be small forever. Some of you guys are going to go on about your business. You're going to come back and all of a sudden, what the hell happened? This guy only had 100 subscribers. Now he's got 1,000. You know what I mean? So, you know, now is the time, guys. This is for your benefit. That's it. What to Sell on Amazon. I'm out.